Hey y'all, Jamie with Gardens and Getaways. Come along with me today as I harvest these seeds from these spent sunflowers so that we can have sunflowers next season as well. What I've got is a paper bag to put my seed heads in, some scissors to cut them down. You can let your sunflowers dry out completely like this. However, birds love sunflower seeds, so there's a good chance that you might not get any if you leave them on there too long. That was the problem that I had last year, so I had to buy seeds this year. So I'm going to try to beat the birds to it. They've already been snacking on this one here behind me, so I'm going to try to prevent that from happening so I don't lose any of my seeds this year. They've gotten a few, but I want most of them. So you can see here this sunflower has kind of wilted over. You can see a little notch cut out there. That's where the birds have already been chipping away at this one. So I'm just going to cut the head off of it and drop it into this bag. I did have to use some pretty big scissors because the stalk on this thing is pretty large. This is where the birds were already starting to get in there at it. And you know a sunflower is ready when you can just roll all of this stuff right off the top. And so you see inside of there, you've got all of these beautiful black seeds. I'm gonna roll all of this off of the top of it, and then I'm gonna put it in the bag. Let it dry out just a little bit more so that these seeds really just kind of flake out the side so that I will have beautiful black sunflower seeds for next year. So what I've done is I've gone through and rubbed all of this off. Look at all of those beautiful seeds. You would never get that many seeds in one seed packet alone. So this is why seed saving can save you so much money in the long run. I had a beautiful flower and I still have beautiful seeds from it. So it's used in multiple parts of the plant. You can see where the birds have already started to steal some of my seeds, which is a good indicator also that this sunflower is ready to be dried out all the way to save the seeds for next year. So after I've rubbed all of that off, the middle here still not quite black. These seeds aren't really going to do anything. I probably won't save those, but these outer seeds are definitely getting dry, getting to the stage where we want them to be a sunflower seed for next year. We'll just let it continue to dry out some more so that we can save it. So I've got your typical just recycled brown grocery bag here. I'm just going to put the whole seed head in there, so as the seeds fall off, I can catch any that fall away as it continues to dry. And I'm just going to leave this on my front porch and let it dry out. I went and cut another head down, and this is a prime example of the birds beating you to your seeds. This one also has a lot of fire ants on it, so hopefully I don't get bit in the meantime. But do you see here, all of this had seed in it and the birds have taken it. So drying them on the vine, try not to get bit by fire ants here. Drying them on the vine or on the plant is an option. However, there's a good chance you might not get any seeds if you do that. I'm probably going to throw this one to the chickens just because I don't feel like dealing with all of these ants that are on here. Here we go again. We have a sunflower that had started to lean over. The birds see this part and they start to eat all of the seeds out of here. I can still seed save quite a bit of this though, so I'm going to go ahead and take it, just roll off this stuff. The middle seeds aren't really developed, but some of these outer ones I should be able to seed save from. I'm just going to put it in that brown bag as well with the other and let it dry out on the front porch. And pulling your sunflowers down, see, this is where the birds have eaten it. It was like this, drooped over, so they see this side first. So they've eaten it out, which is a good indicator that the seeds are ready, or getting ready. But your bigger heads are the ones that you're going to get better seed production from. So all of those are future sunflowers. This is why seed saving, I'll say it again, is so important, especially for easy things like flowers, where all you have to do is dry it out, just put it in a bag, dry it out. You'll roll your hand across it and they'll almost like pop out. See if I can get some to do it. See how those just fall out like that? And then that'll be your seeds saved for next year. So if you got sunflowers, save your seeds.